Cardano is bundling up for a bear market, or rather a build market. In this video, I want to go over briefly what's going on, what I think might happen, and also try not to be too much of a genie with a magic crystal ball. So with that being said, let's get into the video. First things first, if you want to hodl your ADA and earn passive ADA on top of your ADA, you can stake it with the Jack stake pool to do so. Now, in today's video, we're going over the fact that Cardano price is down to 88 cents. Maybe you're panicking, maybe you're not. I don't really know. Chances are you're probably not that worried about it, as if you're not overinvested and you believe in Cardano long term, or maybe you are overinvested and you still believe in Cardano long term, you're probably going to think, okay, no biggie. The price will recover at some point. Now, whether that's going to be in 3 years, 4 years, 2 months, 3 months, I don't know. I have no freaking idea. No one really has any idea. It feels like right now, a lot of people think we're in a bear market, and a lot of people think it's going to take a few years to get back to that $3 all-time high. That being said, along with this, we have some interesting statistics that may indicate, hey, maybe we are going a bit downhill. Maybe this is going to take a bit of time to recover. From a price point of view, with TVL dropping a lot because of price, keep in mind, this is not just because people are withdrawing it, but also because the price of Cardano is going down significantly. So the TVL number in USD valuation also goes down significantly, from Cardano TVL to also sidechain TVL, TVL going from the main chain to sidechains like Mokamada. You have to think of these things as well. But overall, even if this is a bear market, what we're really in, to me, is a build market. Because no matter the price of Cardano, all the planned developments and all the people developing on Cardano likely are going to be sticking around to see it through and working out through the lower price points. Not because they want the Cardano price to go up necessarily, but because what they're building on is more fundamentally oriented than it is just based on the price. And here's what I mean. First of all, we do have a hard fork coming in June, the Vasel hard fork. With this comes a lot of improvements to the networks and overall throughput. And in today's video, I want to cover one of those improvements, specifically script referencing. This was mentioned in the 11 ways Cardano is going to scale in 2022. Script referencing was a huge part of increasing throughput, as right now, essentially every smart contract transaction or anything that uses a Plutus script has to include that in the transaction. So this makes a lot of load on the chain. And basically with script referencing, we're taking that load off of putting in the transaction and being able to reference it through a separate output. So you have the smart contract output once, you can reference it over and over again without including it in the transaction. This decreases also user fees when having larger scripts being referenced. Also, this in general is going to have a great amount of scalability and throughput increase on the Cardano mainnet, and this is included in the June Vasel hard fork. Going it over again right here, this is the ability to reference a script without including it in each transaction, which hugely reduces the contribution of scripts to the transaction size. Having this be a thing in general is going to be really good. This is going to use a CIP proposal that has already been implemented and is planned on being put in at the Vasel hard fork, and this referencing proposal eliminates sending frequently used scripts to the chain every time they're used. Instead, scripts will be available in a persistent way on chain. So things like JPEG store, huge dApps, DEXs, anything like that is going to immensely benefit from this, and I think we're going to see a huge weight off the chain's shoulders reusing basically data that should be persistent in other ways using script referencing. If you are a developer and you want to contribute to this, you want to put some feedback in it, you want to learn more, you can go through the CIP process. This enables anyone in the community to come in, say what they have to say, and also contribute ideas or review certain proposals to make them better or structure them in a way which they won't do something that they're not supposed to. Interestingly enough, although Cardano price is down and everything seems to be in shambles from a market sentiment point of view, the NFT market on Cardano has never been so strong. Maybe it's because the price of Cardano is down and people are getting more ADA for cheaper, so they're able to buy assets at a higher ADA valuation. I don't know, I'm not really sure, but a lot of things are happening on the NFT side of things. That's where most of my attention has been. Sorry if all my videos have been NFTs. That's just where most of my brain has been headed, as the developments of Cardano, I'm pretty confident will come through. They will process how they're going to go. I haven't been paying attention still, but I haven't been covering it as much on the channel just because there always is so much going on in NFT land that it does get distracting. Coming back to TVL before I end the video, I also want to mention that with dApps like Maladex and Genius Yield promising little to no impermanent loss, basically taking that risk out of lending to a liquidity pool. This is going to heavily affect Cardano DeFi. I will think that myself, I will be providing liquidity. I will be locking up value in those dexes. Likely Maladex has going to have my priority. Everything they've done, everything they've promised, everything they are doing, I think will be a great benefit to new users who don't want to just get wrecked through impermanent loss. I will be waiting for those to provide liquidity from here on out. I've withdrawn most of my liquidity positions. I've stopped my farms. A lot of my positions have been losses. Mainly farming DEX tokens hasn't been so successful for me as they are a lot more volatile. If I am going to farm anything now on a traditional way like MinSwap or Sunday Swap farms, I will be using more stable pairs. But I'm probably going to wait for Maladex because Maladex is going to promise a lot. I'm excited to test it out. I'm excited to see how they're going to deliver. And that DEX is one that I've had my eyes on for a long time. So that's just my last final thoughts. I'm not paid by Maladex or anything. I just do think that having ways to lock up value in the ecosystem without putting it at imminent risk or potential danger, especially for new users who don't know what they're doing, is going to add a lot of value and is going to, enhance the bear market. If there is a bear market, I don't know, to a new quality that we can just relax, stake our assets without too much risk involved, and get some nice APY yields. That's it for the video today. Whether we're in a bear market, it's really, I have no freaking idea. I put in the title so you click it. That's about it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys have a great freaking day. It's been your friend Jack. Peace out.